Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for those goosebump-inducing songs that balance beauty and melody with a hard rock soul. Number 10, Nobody's Fool, Cinderella. The story of Cinderella is one of both commercial success and critical acclaim, since their debut LP, Night Songs, is an album of both inspired heaviness and absolute classic power balladry. Nobody's Fool was one of the hit singles off this record, and it exemplifies the medium for the 1980s glam metal scene. Cinderella was always a band that combined a bluesy soul with aggressive hard rock chops, but it's guitarist and frontman Tom Kiefer who leads the charge with his emotive voice. Nobody's Fool moves along at a moody mid-pace and features chords that evoke melancholy, while Kiefer's soaring voice brings it all home for that final chorus. It's soul-stirring stuff. Number 9, Still Loving You, Scorpions. In the 1970s, Germany's Scorpions exemplified their homeland's burgeoning prog and krautrock scenes. Fast forward to the 1980s, however, and Scorpions had fully embraced a muscular metal sound, with a soft side. Still Loving You was indicative of the band's penchant for writing just as many tender ballads as they did hard rockers. It's the arrangements of Still Loving You that lift it above many of its contemporaries, however, as Scorpions are clearly still playing with a musically inventive deck. Klaus Meine's lead vocals and the band's twin guitar attack know just when to attack and when to utilize restraint. And it's this compositional knowledge that helps make Still Loving You a power ballad cut above the rest. Number 8, November Rain, Guns N' Roses. When I look into your eyes, I can see love restrained. This legendary rock band was on top of the world after the global success of its debut album, Appetite for Destruction, and as a result, could do pretty much anything they wanted for a follow-up. November Rain belongs to the trilogy of music videos that accompanied GNR's landmark Use Your Illusion double album release from 1992. Don't Cry and Estranged were two other outstanding examples of the power ballad format, but there's just something transformative within November Rain that continues to capture the imaginations of fans across the world. This is epic-length songwriting that runs through varied musical movements, emotional highs and lows into a fiery electric guitar climax. It's gloriously excessive, and we absolutely love it. Number 7, 18 in Life, Skid Row. It was virtually impossible to escape heavy metal's commercial reign throughout the 1980s, but why would you want to with songs as good as 18 in Life by Skid Row? This Jersey act was another popular metal act that eschewed lighter-weight glam convention in favor of a more dynamic and aggressive attack, with a touch of sleaze for good measure. 18 in Life rides this balancing act well, offering a cautionary lyrical tale while retaining a structure that never lets the listener forget the band's hard-rocking heart. This is a power ballad that emphasizes a capital P in that phrase, a moving and evocative track that takes its audience back to a nostalgic halcyon era. Number 6, Bed of Roses, Bon Jovi. Sitting here wasted and wounded with this old piano. Bon Jovi didn't really have much to prove to their fans by the time their fifth album, Keep the Faith, rolled out in 1993. However, that didn't stop the band from reminding those same fans just how good they were at tugging all of those heartstrings. of Roses is a showcase for Jon Bon Jovi's lead vocals, as he vacillates between the more confessional style of his idol Bruce Springsteen and the soaring approach he uses for the chorus. Meanwhile, Richie Sambora's harmony vocals and emotive lead guitar playing underline just how good the group could be at this sort of stuff. Bon Jovi would strike similar power ballad gold only a year later with the equally awesome tune, Always. Number 5. Home Sweet Home, Motley Crue.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold.
Stereotypes and cliches often become that way for a reason. This isn't a good or bad thing, mind you, because Home Sweet Home is basically an instruction manual for how to construct a note-perfect ballad, and accompanying video, of course.
Take me to your heart, feel me in your bones.
The song hinges on that great iconic piano melody from Tommy Lee, while frontman Vince Neil hammers home that sing-alongable chorus. Meanwhile, Mick Mars rips it up with an aggressive solo section, and it's all perfectly arranged by bassist and songwriter Nikki Sixx. Home Sweet Home may be the shiny candy coating to 80s hair metal's indulgent excesses, but we'll be damned if we don't take a big bite each and every time.
Home sweet home.
Number 4. Dream On, Aerosmith.
Every time that I look in the mirror.
Here's a question. Is Dream On from Aerosmith the prototype for every power ballad hit that would emerge in its wake? It's tempting to say so, particularly knowing how much bands like Aerosmith and Van Halen would influence a new generation of hard-rocking groups in the 80s.
Isn't that the way?
Dream On is sort of a perfect storm, a 70s rock classic that opens with a pensive melody before the energy gradually builds to a fever pitch.
Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear.
The toxic twins of Joe Perry and Steven Tyler steal the show here, of course, but the bass of Tom Hamilton also sneaks in there as a secret weapon. To paraphrase a line from another classic Smith power ballad, we don't want to miss a thing when it comes to Dream On.
Dream on, dream on, dream on.
Number 3. Faithfully, Journey.
Highway run into the midnight sun.
It was a difficult task attempting to narrow down all of the brilliant power ballads released by Journey over the years. Open Arms was a clear frontrunner, but it was Faithfully that ultimately proved impossible to beat.
Right down the line, it's been you and me.
There's just a palpable feeling of honesty that's sometimes missing from other, perhaps more disingenuous examples of the medium. This approachability makes Faithfully a song that's able to connect with more people as a result.
Being apart ain't easy on this love affair.
Of course, having the generational voice that is Steve Perry helps just a wee bit, but Neil Sean's emotive guitar playing melds with Perry's soaring delivery and Jonathan Cain's keyboards to create all-time melodic rock mastery. Number 2. I Wanna Know What Love Is, Foreigner.
Gotta take a little time.
The acronym AOR is often used to describe a radio format and musical style known as album-oriented rock. Foreigner is one of the most successful bands to work within these AOR parameters, an adult-oriented group that's had success with some harder fare, but generally stresses some brilliant melodic choices.
Through the clouds I see love shine.
I Wanna Know What Love Is perhaps the most famous of these aforementioned successes, a song smothered in a polished 80s sheen and drenched in smooth rock soul.
I wanna know what love is.
Lou Gramm pours on the sauce with his performance, and it's this selfless lack of irony that makes I Wanna Know What Love Is such an earnest power ballad smash.
Now you can show me.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Poison, because every bad boy has a soft side.
Just like every night has its dawn.
I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that. Meatloaf featuring Lorraine Crosby, epic and bombastic. The Flame, Cheap Trick, 70s Cheap Trick? Awesome. 80s Cheap Trick? Also awesome.
I will be the flame.
Love Bites, Def Leppard. Gets us every time. Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler. A mini rock opera.
I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Alone, Heart.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark.
You know that a song has legs when it gets covered multiple times and it always sounds great. Alone was originally released on a 1983 debut from the group I-10, before being adapted for the TV show Dreams, co-performed by John freaking Stamos of all people. However, it's the Heart version of Alone that's arguably the best version out there, thanks to the vocal powerhouse that is Ann Wilson.
I never really cared until I met you.
Alone just needed a performer the caliber of Wilson to push its recorded history from good to great, while Ann's sister Nancy rocks it in the guitar department. It's pure, polished 80s power balladry that's stylish as hell and poignantly perfect. Which power ballad gives you the feels? Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.